Video content for businesses, it is everywhere these days. Today we've got some tips and tricks from one of the best behind the camera. Today we have the wonderful Cristina Melo with Wavey Studios. Thanks for coming on, Cristina.
Thanks for having me here. I feel honored.
You are always on the other side of the camera, so welcome to this side of the camera.
I know, it feels totally weird. I feel out of my element over here.
Well, let's start with this. Your production studio, Wavey Studios. What do you mostly focus on? What do your clients mostly consist of?
So I mostly focus on, I would say my bread and butter is like promotional content.
Right.
And like kind of like commercial style stuff. So I have clients that I shoot a lot of like product like content for. And then obviously like also helping out with like social media content as well. So yeah.
Awesome. And with social media content, almost every small or medium-sized business seems to be putting out tons and tons of video content.
Yeah.
Us included, obviously. Why do you think that video is so important for businesses to get out there these days?
That is a great question.
Kind of an open-ended question.
Yeah. So I think video content is super important these days because digital media is just blowing up. Like we've seen a huge kind of like skyrocket in how digital media has like come about with, you know, utilizing Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all those things. And I think if you're not utilizing video content to kind of give yourself like almost like free marketing for your brand or your business, you're definitely missing out. So it's super important to kind of utilize that tool.
Yeah, and it really helps people see what's behind the product that they're going to buy.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of times I feel like it's kind of 50-50. Some people are like, you know, I don't really need this. And then other people are like, oh no, like this is definitely something that I'm going to take advantage of.
So in social media where most of these videos are going, what are some of your favorite trends that you're seeing in regards to video?
Well, I would say right now the biggest trend that I'm really noticing is utilizing captions. So closed captioning on your videos. And I think this is a really powerful tool. Captions have been around for forever, but it just started kind of picking up recently over like the past like year or so. And it's a great tool because if you think about it, when people are on their phones, a lot of times they're in public places or in their office space or something. And if you're scrolling through social media, a lot of times you're not having your phone on loud. So having those captions allow people to kind of read what's going on in your videos without having to like also listen to the audio at the same time. So it draws more engagement and like viewers to your content. Yeah,
they really are everywhere now. And you notice like they are in your face.
Yeah.
It's not just like, you know, the closed captions on when you're watching a TV show.
Yeah.
It's big font, like sliding in from the left, coming in from the right.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have any advice? Some of these small businesses don't have the resources to have a whole film crew or professional studio setup to get really nice looking video. Is it even worth it to try and take a crack at getting video out there? What is some tips or tricks that small business can use to get video content out?
Yeah, so I think my number one piece of advice for a small business is maybe if you have a very small budget, but you know that you want to utilize tools for marketing, especially for creating videos on your own. Everyone has a phone, so utilize your phone to its best capabilities. I'd also put in some additional research as to how you can actually use your phone in the best way to get the most clean type of video content possible. And also go on Amazon and purchase some cheap lights.
I know, it's so cheap when you go on Amazon, see what they have.
Yeah, I would say go on Amazon, purchase a cheap light, like a ring light or something. And it comes with like a little phone attachment. You can set up your phone on that. And then if you need to kind of record content that way, you can do so.
And then you're working with these small businesses. Many people, they're not newscasters, they're not actors. How do you help, and you've had to help me and guests on this podcast, this Real Talk, how do you help people get over that camera shyness when you're coaching them through the filming part of it?
Yeah, I would say that's a big issue and struggle that I face, honestly, a lot of times with people. When you're in front of the camera, it can be super intimidating. You're seeing this huge lens looking at you. You're like,
doing
oh
great,
my
by
God.
the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm like, whoo, talking for myself. So my biggest kind of tip is for helping direct and guide people in front of the camera. So trying to make them feel as comfortable as possible in front of the camera, you know, and just reassuring them like everything's fine, you're going to be okay. Try to get them to be like calm down.
Yeah.
I feel like once people start kind of noticing your personality and you feel that kind of like comfort level, they feel more at ease and they're gonna look more natural and organic on camera as well.
And then their first conversation isn't with the camera. They've got somebody that they've got a little bit of rapport that's on their side, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the trick is be a good person for directing and guiding, and you're gonna be good to go.
Okay, Cristina, I've got a few quick questions here. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
All right.
Shooting inside or outside?
Ooh, inside.
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
We already answered this, but should subtitles be on everything?
I think so, yes.
What's the coolest shoot you've ever done?
Ooh, I did a commercial shoot for Molson Canadian in BC.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, super cool.
And is a hot dog a sandwich?
Heck, no, it's not a sandwich. I also hate hot dogs, so gross question.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for coming to this side of the camera.
Yeah, thanks so much. I feel honored.
Awesome.